I am here. 9 minutes late. Wow. How goes things and stuff? Today I'm doing Supermarket Simulator. Imagine that. It's fun and relaxing and has progression. So many things that I like. It's also tedious, but like in a good way. The only downside is that it has a really annoying bell that rings a lot. I think I have a plan to fix that, but knows. We'll see. I forgot to enable music on all of my tabs, but it won't matter. Just you'll not hear any music for a second. See? Told you. Devastating, truly. I almost just hit the end stream button for some reason. Like my mind was like, oh, I should press this button because it's like highlighted blue. I was like, ah, yes, perfect. Definitely need to press that button. My subconscious is telling me something. Who are you? Oh, you're my assistant. Ah, yes. My squad of identical plebs. Alright. I think I did everything I needed to do before ending stream. I have no money, so even if I didn't, it's not a big deal. The game today was either going to be this or Balatro, but I didn't feel like thinking or strategizing, so I decided not to play Balatro, which I don't pronounce like that. I pronounce it Balatro, but I thought it'd be funny to mispronounce it, but then I don't actually know how it is pronounced, so I don't know if it's a mispronunciation or not. It doesn't matter, anyway. Open. Oh, wait, actually check the prices. It was, oh, just something. I guess I could have also played, like, what's it? Star Wars. But again, I feel like if I play something that people look forward to on a weird day, it would be kind of weird. Oh, $3.05. Seems fine. It's pronounced in the official trailer the way literally no one says it. Is it Balatro? Because that's the way I would be confused hearing it. I haven't actually heard the I haven't actually seen the trailer for it. I saw one person playing it, and then I saw somebody being like, it's an amazing game, and I'm like, okay, and I bought it. I was really impressed by the animation they did for when you get like a really good combo. Which is unrelated, but like, it's a really good animation. What I've forgotten, except that it was weird, but that could be right. Yeah, I'll look at it. I say that, and my it's like not the video is like not pausing. This is a gameplay video. This isn't a trailer. How dare you not have a trailer? Yeah, it was just a gameplay video. Oh well, I don't know. I imagine you would have to go to YouTube to find the actual one I want. We just chucked it over the top of the shelves. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's probably pronounced some way. I mean, that would make sense. Just, who knows? I just call it Balatro. I don't know why. Just feels like that's the correct way to say it, but I've been wrong before. Very rarely, of course. I'm almost always correct, but... Oh, right, the dinging. I had a plan to stop that. Maybe not stop so much as just, like, slow the process. No, you can't. I was hoping you could disable their ability to, like, access that scale. But apparently not. Ugh. It's okay. It doesn't mind. I don't mind it that much. It's like a minor inconvenience, that noise, but like it really doesn't bother me at all. I could just ignore it. It's like annoying when it happens over and over again, like it will do here in a minute, but it's like not a sound you can't just learn to ignore. I don't think it's in here. I could lower the sound effects a little bit, just to make it so it doesn't, you know, interfere quite as much with my thought process. Then I lose the you know, lovely beeping noises. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this song purely because it has like what I could only describe as vocals. It's like vocalizations more than it's, you know, vocals, but still. Alright. Another game I was considering was, what's it, that game I was talking about a while ago that I can't remember right now. It's like crazy difficult though, and it's like a tactical game. But it's like very short, and you do like runs, and you just die really quickly. I cannot remember. It's like tile-based. Battle Brothers, that's it. I was thinking about playing Battle Brothers today too, but I decided not to. The name is probably meant to be said like an Italian word. What makes you think that? You say that knowing very little about Italian words, right? I just assumed it was a made-up word that they just decided to have as the title of their game for whatever reason. It didn't even occur to me that it might be a real word. Or it might be like inspired by like a real word, I don't know. It's Latin, is it? Oh, interesting. I did not know this. You don't know Latin either? Well, yeah, I mean, that's fine. I also don't know Latin. I think it's one of those languages that's a bit difficult to merit learning at this stage. Unless you're like a historian, right? I guess the music isn't helping my my tiredness. Very, very chill music. I didn't turn on shuffle this time, so if certain songs get a little bit like trying, I can skip the whole thing. Also, I turned off the monitoring, so I can't tell if it's too loud or not. But at least I don't have double music now. So you'll have to tell me if it gets too loud or if it overpowers me. It shouldn't do. I balanced it so it's quite a bit lower than me, but it still might be like, you know, I'm not speaking particularly loud right now, so the music might be able to overpower me at some intervals here and there. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and do my line. Ooh, good job. 1 soda. You didn't, you know, you could have, you know what, you could have just walked out with that. I wouldn't even have stopped you. I mean, he would have, but I wouldn't have. We ran out of zucchini, apparently. Scale's on, our scale's too long. Oh, God. I'm coming. Okay. Yeah, that customer helper is, like, really slow on the actual machine that they're supposed to be for. They're like crazy fast on this, though. I did end up leaving feedback that got immediately drowned out by everybody complaining about the mess that, like, you know how like the shop gets dirty. Like the forums are like flooded with people complaining about the shoplifters and the cleaning. The shoplifters you can turn off, so I don't know why they're complaining about that. But the cleaning I think is fine. But I gave like an actual word of feedback, and it immediately got like flooded by like 10 more comments, and it went down to the bottom of the page. Like, all right, well, my legitimate criticism about something that could be improved has not been drowned out by people saying they don't like something that is totally optional. Very annoying. Either way, it's no big deal. It's just like that bell is like incessant. Like, it's not a big deal though. It's whatever. It's fine. Hopefully the processing of the feedback catches things still. I mean, maybe. It's not like a huge deal. Like, it's just a... I didn't see anybody else complaining about the dinging. And it could be because, like, in like a larger store, maybe, it would be less of a problem. Like, if I had placed this machine further away from the employee, or the self-checkout or whatever, then it's unlikely. It would have been more likely that the employee who does it would take a long time to reach it, and it wouldn't. So they would have like they'd be able to queue up before it dings. Wow, 5 bags of vegetables. The scale line is still too long. Do you want to tell me how you did that? How did you do that? I need you to pay me 1 cent more, please. Okay, I guess. Sure. Alright, I just lose a little bit of money, but I guess 1 cent every once in a while is no big deal. Sure. If they paid with card, I think I might be glitched there. Because you have to put in the exact amount for card. But for, for cash, I can just give them the wrong change. That's fine. I wonder what caused it to be below. No button to put your hand out for more money? Nope, afraid not. Nonsense, right? I mean, it's not. It's probably just like a decimal thing. That was probably like somewhere, like one of the vegetables or whatever weighed like a certain amount, but it was like technically like 0.9, and then to round up to 1 or whatever, it would be the wrong weight or something. It was probably just some like minor like math issue in the back end or whatever. As long as it's not like $100 or something, it's fine. It's like overhead, right? Okay, I didn't have any loans. Very happy about that. I paid them all off last time, so I don't actually need to worry about that. I'm basically making pure profit now, which you love to see. I say pure profit. I'm still gonna have to buy stock and stuff, though. Go ahead and end the day, and I'll do it tomorrow. It says I didn't shortchange anybody, so... I mean, they shortchanged me, I guess, but, you know. Whatever. Squash and vodka. 943, I guess. And vodka is 1237. Okay. I'm gonna check the back and just sort of grab whatever. Don't really need this stuff, but I mean, I may as well, right? Get a little bit more just boxed up, ready to go for whenever it comes up. I don't want to spend too much, of course, as I do have to make money. Don't want more of that right now. I'll get one more box of bleach. Some more hand soap. I do want to, like, get enough that I don't have to worry about. So I don't want it to, like, run out when I'm here, you know? Oops, I know I already ordered all that. I don't want it to run out so that I have to, like, come back here and not see anything on the shelf. I always want there to be a little bit on the shelf. Can I get 2 of those stacked there? I don't think so, but I'm gonna try anyway. That does mean I'm gonna be behind a bit. I wanted to get expansions, obviously, but doing it like this is gonna cause me to fall quite a bit behind. We need more salmon, sushi, that stuff, mosca, I think it's called. Potatoes. I can't afford pizza. Afford 1 honey, there you go. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff coming in. Whoa. Whoever delivers these packages is not very good at stacking. Onions. Where are onions? Only oh yeah, it's vegetables on the left, fruits on the right. Which is the opposite of my Stardew Valley, where it's fruits on the left, because fruits and veggies. Alphabetically. Oh yeah, pineapples are big, so they go over here. Yes, yes, yes. I want to know, like, there's this isn't like related to anything. I was just thinking about it. So a new game came out pretty recently. I say pretty recently, like yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that, called Avowed. And I've literally only heard negative things about it, but all the gameplay I've seen of it looks pretty fun, and I have no idea why it's got such negative feedback. Like, it looks cool, but like, people seem to really really not like it for some reason. I think it's by the people who made the Fallout New Vegas, the Obsidian people. I think it's made by them. I don't know if that's true. I think it is, though. I don't know why it's so poorly received. Because it just looked kind of fun. It was one of those games that I saw and I was like, I kind of want to play that, and then I like you know, but the only thing I've seen of it is that it's bad, and I'm like, is it like a Cyberpunk situation where like the gameplay is like supposedly really fun, but it's really buggy, or what? I have no idea. Because I remember when Cyberpunk came out, like apparently people like who, you know, had really strong computers could play it and really enjoyed it, but if you had like a slightly weaker PC, it was like really bad. I don't know why it was related to performance, but apparently it was. So I don't know. I mean, like, But I mean, it probably wouldn't be something like that because, like I said, it's... I didn't hear, like, anybody talking specifically about any bugs in particular. If that were the case. But I also have, like, this sort of general, behavior where I avoid... If I'm ever interested in a game, I'll make an effort to avoid anything spoilery about it, so going out of my way to, like, look for bugs would probably spoil stuff. I'm only incidentally finding out about it. And apparently people are upset with it. But I don't know. It's, like, one of the most colorful games I've ever seen. Like, I thought that was really cool, because games nowadays are so, like... kind of samey. It's been that way for a long time. It's gotten a little bit better recently, but like, you know, for a long time there most games were just kind of like very bland and palette, and that game's really colorful. So that seemed kind of cool. And it's like, it's people like that I sort of trust the opinions of video games on that have been complaining about it. It's why I'm wondering. Like, obviously, I don't see eye to eye with everything that they say, but, like, you know, general rule of thumb is, like, if they say a game is good, I'll probably end up liking it. If they say a game is bad, I'll probably not be interested. But with that one, I'm just, like, baffled, because it seems so good and interesting, and then suddenly it's, like, getting such negative press. But I have no clue. I don't want to look too much into it, because I kind of want to check it out, but... if the reviews are all super bad, then maybe I won't like it. But I also like a lot of games people don't like, so it's kind of fine. I say don't like, but like I like a lot of niche games that people wouldn't enjoy. Because they're like weird or hard or whatever, right? So, it's kind of a tough one. Oh no. How dare you? I had a box for that. I don't want to, like, put it on a random shelf, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Just, like, put it on, like, a surplus shelf. Well, same with this one, I guess. But yeah, same with Cyberpunk in that, like, you hear a lot of bad things about it, but I don't want to, like, look into it purely because I don't want to spoil myself, because it is a game that looked good and I wanted to get, and I'd hate for it to be something trivial that, like, people complain about for the sake of complaining about, rather than, like, an actual proper complaint, and then find out that, like, I was, you know, avoiding purchasing the game because some random nerd on the internet was, like, grumpy that, you know, you couldn't do something incredibly nonsense. I don't know. Because it just looks like a very structured RPG to me. Like, structured, but, like, you know, first person, I guess. I thought it was going to be third person by the general design of it, but apparently it's first person. I mean, no matter what, it's like, I'm gonna have to look into it. But, don't know if I want to. I didn't buy kiwis, I realize. I didn't get any more of those. I guess I'll put those on order now, just to make sure I get some later. And we're still fine on all that. Sushi's okay. I definitely need more kiwis when I get the chance. I'll buy more apples and pears as well. And tomatoes. Tomatoes go really fast. Those ones I should have got already, like earlier. Elbows, maybe? Some more of these. I think that's probably all good for now. Like, I'm $1,000 in, but otherwise, I think we're good to open. I could have opened a while ago. Oh yeah, we have just stacked up chicken. I got surplus chicken. Oh no, actually I think I got exactly enough. Check the trigger warnings for sure for Cyberpunk. I already checked all the trigger warnings. There's like I have like God, I don't know, like 4 or 5 triggers that are like big. And Cyberpunk has like 2 of them, but very little. And apparently it's not terribly intrusive in that way. I checked the Does the Dog Die? It's very good for that sort of stuff. But I do very much want to play Cyberpunk on stream at some point. And I wanted to make sure that I'd be able to like play it without becoming catatonic. And it seems fine. Who drops a single bottle of booze on the ground? Come on now. How rude. How incredibly inconvenient. Are you trying to steal from me right now? The cameras aren't picking you up, but I am. Suspicious. Suspicious. I really should open the shop a lot earlier when I'm like putting the stuff in the storage, because like there's like a lot of time I could like be doing things here. Because like I just have to sit here and wait because the employees are so like you know, they don't, because the employees refuse to go to the other stations. You know, it goes like, it's, you know, 1 here, 1 here, and if those both are full, I get 1 there. And like, it stacks them up evenly, obviously, but they go through fast enough that I very rarely get a person back here to deal with. I just gotta walk around and clean up after the employees, or not the employees, after the customers. I'm gonna take over, just so that I don't have to listen to you dinging this over and over again. While the shop is going early. 8.4, you got it. But if I do play Cyberpunk, it'll be, goodness. Sometime in the future. I'm trying to think of a good time that I think I'll like a good, like, estimate. Because I do sort of have a general, like, idea of every game on that list. I basically have a general idea of when I intend to play it. If everything goes well and no new games come out that I'm interested in, like, checking out, stuff like that. And if nothing comes up in real life, obviously. But, I think that, I want to probably play, because I have, oh, one just went off. That's fine. Awfully late for a message. After I beat MechWarrior, I'm planning to play Ghostwire Tokyo. And after Ghostwire Tokyo, I'm probably gonna play one of the Dark Souls games. Probably Dark Souls 1. Just because it's gonna be best to just play them in order. I've beaten Dark Souls 1, but I haven't played the DLC for Dark Souls 1. So it's a little bit of a rules bender for that one. And then I wanted to play Subnautica Below Zero after that. And then after Subnautica Below Zero, I wanted to go play either Fallout New Vegas or Overlord. And ideally after that, I will play... If I play Overlord, I think that's too similar to Dark Souls to play Dark Souls 2. so I wouldn't do that. But if I played Fallout New Vegas, I might play Dark Souls 2 after that. Which is a game I haven't beaten and have played very little of. But yeah, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was kind of like on the list, but I had no idea when I wanted to play it. And I thought I had beaten that game, but I actually have no idea what's going on. So I think I may have seen somebody play it once a long time ago and then just like thought it looked really cool. And then like fantasized about playing it or something. Because I don't know what's happening at all. Like I really thought like, in my head I was like, I've definitely beaten this game. Maybe I've played like the second one a lot or something, and I'm just remembering that. Because I don't remember anything. I remember up until like when you go to the arena cantina for the first time, which is like an hour, like half an hour to 45 minutes into the game. And then everything that's happened after that, like going down the elevator or whatever, into the like Undercity, I don't remember any of that. And I feel like I vaguely remember, like, the Jedi Enclave, but I didn't remember any of the like characters there. Any of the people on that planet either. And I knew the name Korriban, I think, but I didn't recognize any of the stuff that was going on Korriban. So, like, I don't think I've actually played that game very much. But I really thought I had. Hold on. Yeah, I thought so. Which is a great experience for me, because I get to play a game that I haven't played before, even though I thought I had done. I'm just baffled I misremembered so badly. Couldn't find any AO. Oh, right, I meant to order that. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, never mind. I can't. But yeah, so I want to sprinkle in Mass Effect in there somewhere as well. And Dragon Age Origins. But those games, again, are kind of like too similar to each other, especially like, because like, they're also similar to, like KOTOR in like sort of design or whatever, like presentation, in that they're an RPG that's sort of turn-based. And so I can't sprinkle it in there, but there's 3 or 4 Dragon Age games. And so, like, I want to get those started at some point. And same with Mass Effect. There's 3 Mass Effect games. No, there's 4 Mass Effect games. There's Andromeda as well, isn't there? I think I have all of them. But I know that those games are all very long, so it's hard to, like, find a good spot for them. And so I want to, like, kind of sprinkle them in, but I don't know exactly how or where. Just want them in there somewhere, you know? Missed an entire day of Kiwis. But like I've got like so many games on that list that I want to get through. And like a lot of the games are like sequels as well. Like I said, like Subnautica Below Zero's in there. Which I don't know if it's really a sequel as much, if it's just a different sort of telling of the... I mean, it is a sequel for sure, but you know. Couldn't find potatoes. What? I bought... Oh no, you did. You must have been asking for something else. But I also want to do like Raft at some point, and like I want to like, you know, I want to like have tactical games going at the same time as action games, sort of thing. So that means I have to like find what action games will pair well with which like tactical games, because I don't want to like play 2 super stressful games in a row, you know. I don't have to play tactical games in general, just strategy games kind of thing. Like games that would fit like a more sort of thinky play style than like a shooty run attack play style. I don't know if there's a way to like explain that better, but couldn't find potato. Yes, what do you mean you can't find potato? Oh, potatoes over here. these potatoes. This is a bag of potatoes. These are regular potatoes. I see. That's the problem. I was very confused. I was like, what are you talking about? You can't buy potatoes. I know there's tons of potatoes right there. And I've already paid bills, I think. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm going to order more stuff in. Oof. Yeah, I mean, that's bound to happen. Spaghetti, gratin, and toilet paper. Why is the price here so low? I didn't change that, did I? Did some of my prices get reset and I just didn't notice? $7.86. Oh no. Do I need to go through and check everything? I must have been making a loss on that the entire day. Like a $2 loss. Everything seems fine other than that. Wonder how that happened. Maybe I tried to put it in for like 8.10? That seems... that'd be way too high, actually. I wouldn't have done that. I have no idea. That's weird. Okay. I already got the kegs ordered in. I should probably order a couple more. Those are fine for now. I definitely need more potatoes. More garlic. I forgot I can just do that. Oh, I got a lot of tomatoes coming in already. I don't need more of those. I'll do 6. And apples I've got 6. Kiwis I've got 6. Pears 6. Elbows are 3s. Mayonnaise is coming in as well. Toilet paper I did need to change the price of. So that's 13.50. No, 61 maybe. But yeah, so like, I have all the action-y games planned out generally when I intend to play them, like, or what order I intend to play them in, not exactly when they'll arrive in the queue, but the hard part is figuring out the accompanying games on the other days that I play, because like, I always want a game on Wednesday that's different than anything else I'm playing, and Saturday is going to be stuck being, satisfactory for a while, because I'm making very slow progress on that. And then the Sunday streams are specifically meant to be relaxation streams, but I've also kind of incorporated that relaxation into Thursdays, because MechWarrior is so stressful to play. MechWarrior is not a very long game, though, so that's not going to last very long. I think it's like 35 hours, up to like 60 hours, depending on the DLCs you have, and I don't have 2 of the DLCs, so it's probably more around 40 hours, 50 hours. If provided you don't lose, I guess, if you do like well and you only go through if you just like don't adventure around a whole bunch. So odds are it's going to be like 60, 70 hours for me, because I'm pretty slow with those games. But but that does mean it's going to last longer than it normally would, because I'm playing it 1 day a week instead of 2 days a week like I would normally play for that time slot. I'm also playing it like slightly shorter because I'm sick right now, so it's kind of hard to like plan out like an estimate. I suspect it'll be over in sometime in March for sure. And then April is going to probably end up being when I don't know how long KOTOR is. I was going to say, I'm probably going to end up beating that in March as well, so that's when I'm going to be probably starting Phoenix Point again, because I think it's been long enough that I can go back into it. You don't gotta plan out everything today, you just rest. it's already all planned, I'm just sort of thinking about it. I mean, the alternative is just me sitting here in like silence or mumbling at my employees for not being a bit more on top of things. And that feels a bit mean-spirited. It doesn't take that much effort to plan that stuff. Because so I've already been thinking about it a lot, so I kind of have a general idea. Okay, I need more toilet paper in here. I don't need any of that. I could get 1 more box cereal, 3 more boxes of that. 4 of those, 3 of those, 2... probably check out the... Oh god, are these 1 box or 1 box deep? They sure are, that sucks, okay. That's why I run out so fast. Running out of money. I should probably make an effort to check the meats. I need more sushi, always. Mosca's fine, Grutton's fine. I do need more big sushi, and I need veal. Crab's fine. Ice cream's fine. Salmon is not fine. Water's okay. I only got $140. It's not enough for any of the meats, I don't think. It might be enough for this? No. Why is there a potato there? That should not be where a potato go. Oh, maybe I put it there. Did I put it there? I might have put it there. Okay, you can go back there. No, wait, not more of that. I already have lots. Oh, vodka. I do need more of. I forgot about that. Okay, we're out of money again, but that's fine. I'll open the store while we start putting all this stuff away. Oh, I need to go change the price of the gratin. This is now $3.81, I think. Seems fine. And yeah, we're out of salmon. Look at that. Well, not out, but, you know. Getting out. Yeah, Zifu, how you doing? I also gotta remember that in June I'm playing Fable 3, and that game is pretty long. But I'll be playing it twice a week, so it shouldn't last too super long. I saw that. I saw that spawn. How dare you? There was nobody even in here. We don't serve sandwiches. Yeah, it's just the tactical ones that are gonna be the problem. Because like I love tactical games, but there's like a lot more action-y games than there are tactical games that I want to play. Or like strategy games, I guess. Just because like strategy games get released so infrequently, and the ones that do are so different to like ones that I kind of enjoy playing. I don't really like RTS as a huge amount. I find them too stressful. I used to really like RTSs, but not so much anymore. There's that one After the Storm, Before the Storm, something like that game that looks really good and I want to play. And I have considered like Northgard because I think it has a campaign. Now I played the skirmish a lot, but I think it has a campaign now. So that could be fun to play. But I might just end up having to just shoot in the whatever games I have left to play when I don't have any more the tactical games or strategy games to play, just because I'm gonna run out. You don't need my help, how dare you ding me. But yeah, I don't know. I should really write down when I intend to play all these things, because I haven't actually written it down, I just have it in my head. It'd be really helpful that way, because like occasionally I'll just like completely blank. I'm usually pretty good with memory, but remembering things while sick is not a good way. If you don't stop dinging me over here, no, hey, stop it. I swear to God. Okay, I'm taking over so you can't keep dinging. It's just such a weird thing. Like, I know exactly what's happening with this scale. There's just no way to fix it. Like, unless I put it all the way across the store, that might do it. Like, if I expand the store's size again, I might be able to like make it big enough that I could have the fruit stall way over on the other side, or the self-checkout like closer toward the entrance. But as it is right now, it's just sort of like not good. Did I not buy onions? I swear I bought onions. I guess I didn't. Either that or they're just really slow. They are just slow. Or they just don't want to put them back yet because there's not enough missing. That could be. I always feel like the storage just isn't like enough space. Stop that. I can hear it. It's fine. Just stay there. Just stay at the station. That's all you need to do. You just need to stay attached to the station. I know you can do it. I've seen you do it when there's a queue. It's like a passive-aggressive way of like annoying your boss, right? Like you're doing your job, but you know, you're gonna let them ding that bell. Like, oh no, boss, I'm working. See, look, I'm here, I'm doing it. Customer needs help, you say. What if I don't want to help customer, huh? Do you think about that? Oop. I was like, I got really confused for a second. I was like, what ding is that? That's not the ding I'm used to. Like, it's just really. I was thank you for the ding. I like that ding, but like, it's just very surprising because I was like, who wants my help where? Did I get a new machine? Like, what happened? God, that really like threw me for a loop for some reason. The Power Wash ding is so good. I wish I had the DLCs for the Power Wash game, because like there's a lot of DLCs for it, and they're all kind of silly. Like they got like a SpongeBob DLC and like a Warhammer 40k DLC, and various other DLCs. I don't imagine they're terribly expensive, but I don't tend to buy DLCs because I've like beaten the game. I've you know, it's fun and relaxing, but I've beaten it, so it feels weird to go back to it. Might do. I mean, I do intend to eventually go back to, Outer Wilds, one of those two. I can never remember which one it is, but I do intend to go back to that DLC at some point. But yeah, Outer Wilds is another game I want to play. Outer Worlds is another game I want to play, but that one I don't even have really planned for that one, because I want to play it after I play Fallout New Vegas. But there's so many games between it and whatever I end up playing that, before it, that I would, I can't even say when it would be. It'd be like, it's probably like a year out at least, and who knows what the games up till that'll be. I mean, I could always just, like, change around the schedule. There's no issue with that. More than happy to just make, like, inserts randomly. I could, like, eliminate the relaxation days, or I could play, like, a Wednesday game on Saturday as well, so I can have a 2-day thing for, like, if whenever I finish either Stardew or Satisfactory, I can make that the game that is on either Wednesday or Saturday, both days instead. And then I'd be able to finish whatever game I was playing quicker. Not that I'm like actively trying to finish the games, just saying that like the inevitable result would be that I'd be done playing it faster. I'd move on to a different game. I quite enjoy Stardew, but I think I'm getting pretty close to the end of it, the end of like what I would normally play. I mean, I guess not quite, because I still have the whole island to explore, and there's still a few things to check out. And I don't have a spouse or whatever yet, right? That's sort of end game. But I've noticed that the Adventurers Guild doesn't have any more monsters to slay after the island, so I'm guessing that's the last area to go to. But I still have to explore there for quite a while, so it'll be at least like another month or two, probably. Hard to say. But Stardew is very clearly a game you just play until you're done with it. Whereas Satisfactory, I think, has a like a set end point. But like Raft is another game that's on my list of games that I want to play. On like a Saturday stream. And Timberborn is also another one that's probably a Saturday stream game. Can you get your face and teeth out of my eyes? Okay, leave that one. Oh god, really? We ran out of squash, apparently. I really gotta be more on that. I keep on, like, forgetting to check. Why is my point button not working? There you go. Couldn't find pears. I bought tons of pears. What the heck? How could you not find pears? Okay, I might need to move my keyboard over. I keep pressing enter. That's what it is. Yeah, I bought like tons of pears. How did they run out of pears? I'm pretty sure I had a stack of 4 boxes for those. Yeah, we still got pears. What the hell? What are we doing? Oh, there's still pears. Maybe they're just like getting overwhelmed. Maybe I need to buy another inventory employee. I guess they are putting those away too at the same time, so that's probably part of the reason why they're getting behind. I'll be right there. I'm just cleaning. $0.37. Oh, I bet that was why I was negative money. Now that I think about it, it was probably the reason that I had to pay them was probably because of these things being the wrong price. Maybe. No, that wouldn't make any sense, because they bought a ton of other stuff. If they would have bought just that, it would be, but they definitely bought more. Am I really out of squash? I guess you do only have 4 of them per box, so I guess it makes sense. But those would run out fast. License here is 3,500. I could get that. I need to buy more space though. I don't have enough shop space. Yeah, there's no more floor room for anything. Yeah. I could add one more shelf there and then add like I could move this shelf to there and then add like a corner and then like connect them. That'd give me a little bit more room, but I don't think it would be enough for like all these. So it's gonna have to wait until I get this, which is 11 grand. Still a few days out, but once I stop buying inventory, once I get like so much inventory in the back that I don't need to like keep purchasing it, we won't have to worry about it anymore. Mozzarella, apples, and shampoo. Wow, that went down a lot. $7.02. 2 cents. $5.61, I guess. Nah, it's not gonna be higher than that. 67. Just up it by 10 cents. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna get 4 more of those. We're gonna get 2 more of those. We're gonna need more of that. I'll go back into the back for those. And these. 4 of those. Those are so expensive. No. Can only do 5 because the boxes only carry 4. They're the same size. I could get more of everything, but I'm not going to do it right now. Just need to make sure I get the things I absolutely need. I don't need any of those. Don't need any more coffee right now. Don't need any juice. I could use some more powdered sugar. Of all varieties. I do need more flour. Feels bad buying 2s of them because they can't stack together. I need a full shelf dedicated to, like, each of those because they have such little amounts in them. I don't actually need this much salt. I could probably replace the butter and the salt next to each other. I think I did that previously and stopped doing it for some reason. But I might redo it. Give me some salt. Remove that there and put it there. Then remove both of these. I can't for some reason. Put it there. And put that there. There you go. Okay, so we have 3 lines of both of those, so it's a little bit more than we had previously. Should be alright. Hey, Starworks, how you doing? You are new. Hello. Probably more cereals. Fine. I don't know why these are here. We had more pears than I thought we had. Weird. I need to, like, figure out my inventory. It's getting kind of messy. Chicken? Sure. 2 more of them. Oh, we definitely need more of these and these. These are really expensive, though, so it's kind of rough to purchase them. It means I lose a lot. All the meat's so expensive. I mean, it has to be bought, but it's always devastating to watch the number go down so much. Alright, that should be enough. I'll open the shop and start organizing. Ah! Watch your head. Zucchini. Maybe I should alphabetize those. I have them sort of placed generally where they are on the shelf outside in the store, but it might be better to place them in such a way that I can easily identify where a Z would be. Or not. Who knows? Also, the melons and the squash look very similar, which makes it a bit harder. You ever played Planet Crafters? Yes, a long time ago. It wasn't finished. I think the last time I played it was when they were discussing adding fish? If that's the same game, I think it is. It's the one where you, like, start on, like, a red planet and you have to make it into a life planet, like a green planet. I played it on my own, not on stream, but it is a game I do want to play on stream at some point, now that they've, like, I think they've properly finished it. But I don't know when. Just eventually. I have a lot of pears. I don't need any more pears. There's pears back here that I gotta, like, bring forward. That's the one? Yeah. Yeah, last time I played it was, like, when they, like, brought up the idea of having, like, the fish in the water. But I'd be down to play it more at some point, because it was a good time. Okay, this goes up there, right? Yeah. Exactly where I expected it to be. Where I put all the meat. Somebody just got bashed with a bat. Lovely. Exactly what I like. Oh god, the noise of the song just then startled me. I thought it was like a noise in the building. Who's dinging me? Oh, it's this again. Ooh, wow, it's a mess out here, huh? Boink. Okay, that's all the trash. It was just all in one spot, apparently. I wish that the physics would, like, behave a little bit when it, like, spawns in these boxes so we didn't keep falling over everywhere. I mean, I guess I grab them from the bottom a lot, and so do the NPCs. They just sort of grab whatever box is, like, needed at the time, so it always ends up, like, toppling the tower. It's finished now. Think I might enjoy it. Very chill. Cool. Yeah, no, I expect I will. If I do end up playing it, it would probably be... at least a few months. I don't know exactly when it would be. Because I've already got a bunch of games planned. And right now, it would probably fill the slot that I'm playing Satisfactory, which is on Saturdays. Because it's a similar enough game in that aspect. Except, you know, kind of the opposite in that Satisfactory is about industrializing a planet, and that one's about terraforming it to make it, like, livable. But it'll definitely be a game I play at some point. But I'm glad to know it's finished. Because it was very cool. I'm coming, don't worry. Oh, I'm buying some sushi, I see. Sushi and beer. And eggs, apparently. Well, good for you. Keep moving my keyboard over, and it makes me misclick the numpad. Mistype, perhaps? Look at all these people just, like, grabbing stuff. At some point in the day, the responsibility of the employee helper thing kind of switches to me, because the employee helper is, like, working like that machine so aggressively because there's so many people always wanting vegetables that he has to swap between them, like, about halfway through the day. But now the dings are back. Wow, that's a lot of mayonnaise. Mayonnaise and peanut butter? That's a weird combo. I don't usually see people buying both of those at the same time. Mayonnaise, ketchup, and, like, mustard or something, sure, but... well, we don't have mustard, I guess. Out of mayonnaise. Almost out of hot sauce, too. I can't put this down. Buy me... just more of all that, please. I know I need it. I'll need it eventually. Somebody's asking for... oh, scale's too long, I see. That's fine, I can't do anything about that. You'll just have to deal with it. Three whole chickens, huh? Those are also big chickens, like... I don't think I've mentioned it before, but those are, like, really big chickens. I wonder if the developers know how big those chickens are. If I go to the store and buy a chicken, it's like half that size. It's like a KFC chicken. It's like a turkey. Yeah, I mean, I can show it to you in, like, for longer. It's a lot easier to see if, like, it's on the belt, right? It's just a big turkey. It's just a big chicken. Certainly bigger than I see around here. I don't know, maybe the farm fresh turkeys are bigger or something, but yeah, it's pretty big. It's hard to like see how big it is without it like having a person next to it, but you know, there's no person for scale. One cake. Oh, I didn't even get a chance. I was gonna do it. Person for scale. It's like bigger than your head. Two lots of crab sticks. The crab sticks are super expensive. I wonder if that's how expensive crab sticks are really. I had a friend who used to eat crab sticks like as a snack all the time, which I don't know how healthy that is, but maybe it's fine. But it seems really expensive for how big that package is, or how small I should say. Do you want me to take this? You're about as fast as I am. One of these days I'll actually start making money. It's just difficult to do when I have to pay so much to buy the meat products. They're super expensive. I mean, I think they do also just make a lot of money, but like the prices keep getting like shifted down on everything that's like really expensive, which is like fine, but dang. like the first day I got the sushi was like $27 or something, and I'm like, wow, it's so expensive. And then the next day it was like down to 22, and I'm like, oh well, dang. All right, sure, I guess. And every like really expensive product I have has been doing that, where it's like it's really expensive when I first get it, and they just drop it down to like like they drop it like 20% or something. It's back up to 27, looks like, but I don't know. Just it's just kind of weird. Just kind of weird. Okay, what are we getting low on? Oh, we're getting low on dishwasher tablets. I haven't been looking at that. Whenever I go into the back room, I always take a left. I just got a negative SP on my store. What happened? Why did it get negative? Oh, maybe somebody didn't see. It wasn't able to find something. Turkin, yeah. They're really slow about getting these things put in the shelves. I wonder what they're doing. I mean, I can do it, but usually I rely on them to do it faster, but they're really behind. I mean, they obviously like tend to resupply the stuff that needs to be resupplied immediately. Like that's what their focus is, so they always get behind, like in the middle of the day, because they're always out here running out the shelf. I mislabeled the turkeys as chooks. That's what I'm saying. Look how big it is. It's just like is the size of a of like a it's like a small turkey. It's definitely bigger than a chicken though. Unless it's like I said, it's like a KFC chicken that have been like, you know, force fed for, you know, from birth. Make them extra large. Oh, you can stack them too. I didn't realize. The weird positioning of the box that made it hard to tell. Chuck the veal on there. I should probably end the day as well. I'll pay the bills tomorrow. One product not found. Minus 600 profit. That's because I bought so much meat. The honeybee cereal, 12-pack, milk and pineapple. Oh, that's just barely increased. $12-pack of eggs. $6.99. Pineapple. $6.12. There you go. Easy. Unless it's an adult chicken, but that would be too tough meat probably. Most store chickens are young. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of hard to tell because, like, it's obviously like an asset they just sort of took from somewhere. I imagine. I don't know that for sure, but I know that the game has a lot of placeholders in it, so I'm assuming it's a placeholder that was just like grabbed from like an asset store. So maybe they didn't scale it properly, or maybe they scaled it specifically for its purpose. Maybe they like coded it so that like they could fit, because like you could feasibly at the size it is now, you could fit like 6 in there if you like scooted it over and like put them like side to side. But if they made it smaller, then it would like be more obvious that you needed like more. Also, I just realized this is backwards. Is that backwards too? No, it's definitely forwards. The chickens are put in backwards though. Yeah, the chickens are backwards, but the machine is not. Anyway, doesn't matter. I can probably open the shop now, but I am going to order stuff first. I'm going to order stuff from the back, because I still don't trust that I'll get it right if I order from the front. I think that I can only store 1 box of each of those. I know I can only get 2 of those. And I can get 6 on each of those, I think? Yeah. I don't believe... Oh, I can put 1 more there. Okay, grab that then. Then we need 2 of those. 2, 1, 2... Oop, cart's full. 2. Get rid of that, there you go. Ooh, that probably needs more. Nah, I don't really need to restock that one. Oh yeah, the fruits and veggies are for sure one I gotta do. Like, they keep running out, and it's getting kind of annoying. I also need to move the pears. They do not need to be back there, and it's getting annoying that they're still back there. Don't put the pears back there! I keep ordering more product, but a lot of the product is just, like, sitting in the back. That's probably enough for now. Oop, there's more there. My mistake. I think I can stash 1 more of each of those, yeah. Don't need to worry about those. I do need more of these. I need more of the alcohol as well. It's really expensive too. And I think the meat's probably okay, but let me double check. Could use more of that, I guess. And ice cream, also more of that milk for sure. I keep forgetting to put that back on there. 5. That's fine. 1 more wouldn't hurt. And we're out of inventory, so 1 more would hurt. Did I open the store? Ah, I meant to open the store. The broilers are very large breeds, but are usually prepared before adulthood. Adults of those large breeds often have health problems. I see. That's sad. Mostly leg joint problems from being too large. Yeah, it sucks. Humans have that too sometimes. I'm trying to think of like what game I'll play once I finish up this one. Because again, this is one of those games you just sort of play until you're done, but it does have like an end where it's, you know, got a final expansion area. But it's sort of just to play it until it, you know, is done, right? I say done. You just dropped a box. I saw that. I think it might have went to the floor, but I'm gonna pretend it doesn't. But yeah, I don't have any other like relaxing in quotations games lined up. I guess I could like put like Lawnmower Simulator on or Farming Sim or something. Those are kind of fun and relaxing games. Maybe fun's wrong, but tedious in all the right ways, right? Although I feel like Lawnmower might be a little bit annoying because you'd just be listening to Lawnmower the whole time. It might be relaxing, I don't know. I think I would enjoy it, but I imagine it doesn't have quite the same feel as like American Truck Sim, where you can drive around and hear the engine and stuff like that. That's more relaxing. I've also got to do Star Trucker, but that's another one that's like hard to... it's hard to call it like relaxing because you have to pay attention to so much. Again, it just feels so strange that like like I get like it's a gameplay mechanic, but it's so funny to me that like the criminals like I get thieved from the store so often, and like this like criminal organization that's like always thieving the same store or whatever don't like tell each other, you know, not to come here. Like, or like I could like like I don't know, put up a sign like, you know, shoplifters will be, you know, beaten with a bat. I feel like that would dissuade some of them, at least. What makes you think they're organized? Because they're always like there's always like 2 or 3 of them coming in a day. You know, and they're always like, you know, maybe they're like clearly trying to suss out where the sight lines of the cameras are, you know. Sometimes they're like standing right here and they don't get spotted, apparently, because that camera's there's like a blind spot right here, because that camera's pointing like this direction, so it can't see right here, and that camera's pointing that direction, so it can't see like right here. So this area is a blind spot for the cameras, and they know it. Luckily for me, I was paying attention that one time. Otherwise, who knows what could have happened. I don't know if the security employee actually like chases them down once they're outside. Only when they're inside, maybe, because I feel like I remember one person getting away when they like ran through the alarm gate there last time. But I could be incorrect. Oop, that's the wrong button. I thought somebody was asking for help there. The old lady shoplifter mafia. I don't think there is any old ladies in the game. There's a couple of old men, but like I said, I think that all the characters are like placeholders. So I don't think they have, like, they probably just, like, took them from a pack. I'm assuming. But I mean, the old lady mafia would definitely get the youngins to do the work, right? I think there is one. Yeah, right there. That's like the oldest lady right there. I think there might be one other. feel like I remember like a blue shirt. I distinctly remember being like surprised at how blue the shirt was. That it didn't feel like it fit the character model. So I think there's one other old lady model somewhere. Of course, gray hair doesn't necessarily mean old, I suppose. Could be dyed. Or it could just be prematurely gray, you know? I know the line's long. I would love to help you, but I'm not allowed. The employee has taken over. We go about the same speed, I guess, so not like I'd go that much faster. But at least I would feel like I was doing something to help that line, whereas right now I don't. I know I can't help it. Hello. Ooh, they're synchronized. I walked through and had two beeps at the same time. It was weird. Hello. Yeah, I don't know when I intend to play it, but I really look forward to eventually playing Elden Ring on stream, just so I can like have a good time playing it. I was talking to one of my other friends about it. It's like I was saying like I really want to play because they were asking if I wanted to play Elden Ring with them, like with the multiplayer mod. But like I want to play Elden Ring on stream and do the DLC on stream because I think that'd be more fun. To do solo first, and then with the people later, kind of thing. But my first playthrough of Elden Ring was so, like, not fun, because I had that one friend who kept on criticizing everything I was doing. And so I'm, like, genuinely quite excited to play it again on stream at some point. But I don't know when I'm gonna do that, because I want to beat the other Souls games first before I play it on stream. And that's gonna be a while. I did beat Sekiro on stream. Like, that's my, like, third game ever. And, like, that was a very wild one to do. I feel like that one would have been, like, pretty fun to watch if I had, like, more people. If I'd, like, waited until I had, like, a regular audience. What? Okay, hold on. What did you buy that made me pay you money? Coffee dark roast is exactly the wrong price. Well, maybe not. 1154, 1162. No, that's right. 1162. Lemons are $18 a pound. You bought less than that. You bought half a pound of pears. That's right. You bought some salmon and some eggs. That's all. Why am I paying you money? Like, is it a rounding error? If I do some calculator math real quickly. 1134, 1162, 664, 1444, 1082, and 1060. Yeah, that's correct. Like, the total's correct. But they keep giving me 1 cent too short. That's the second time it's happened, but I'm not sure which one it is that's doing it. I don't know how to fix it. Doesn't matter, I guess. Trespassers will be shot, survivors will be shot again sign. Yeah, I've actually seen one of those in real life. I think it's very funny. No. Management was where the bills are. Was I suggesting them coming onto the stream? No. I don't intend to have them on the stream. I don't intend to have anybody on the stream, really. They were just, they're They were asking if I wanted to play Elden Ring multiplayer with them, and I just said no. If I did ever play a game multiplayer on stream, though, I would have to beat the game first, probably. Unless it is a game that is just a multiplayer game. You know, like, Visser Cleanup Detail's fine. Deep Rock Galactic would be fine. Like, those kind of games that are, like, multiplayer games, but Elden Ring's a single-player game that has a multiplayer mod, so I would not be playing it on stream. My friends know that I stream. MopTop does, and that's the person who was asking. Otherwise, yeah, well, maybe. I think I probably might have mentioned it. It's no secret that I'm like an artist for money. I'm sure I've mentioned that I stream, but I don't think that they would look it up, because most of my friends don't watch Twitch. They watch like YouTube videos. If they're looking for like entertainment in the background. Not to mention it's also a weird time of day for most of them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm sure they could figure it out. I know, like, Craig used to come in occasionally. They're one of my friends. I think Ark came in one time and called me dumb and then left. So, they're a friend. They don't get special treatment, though. But, yeah, so I have a few friends who I think, who know I stream, and I guess I have a couple more that might not. I don't have very many friends, I should say. So it's not hard to, like, it's hard to keep track of who knows, but, like, I imagine there's not many. I don't know. Maybe. But none of them stream. I think MopTop wanted to stream at some point, but I don't know if they ever started. I don't think so. Can I get rid of this one Zap soda, please? If any of them have ridiculous sleep schedules, they could play with you. It's an option. Most of my friends are in different locations now. I think Craig... Oh, I think. Craig's Australian. So, but he's like a... he's like a big, important person who doesn't have a whole lot of time for stuff like that. I don't know where to put this. Nowhere, I guess. But, yeah, the other, like, 3 people might have time. I think MopTop would be, like, the only one who would be around at the time I'm streaming, but only, like, halfway through, because they're probably asleep most of the time. I just put chicken there for some reason. Why'd I do that? Like, we briefly discussed it at some point or another. I think, I do want to play Neo on stream at some point, and I think that's a game we would play together. Okay. It's an option, yeah. Greg is one of those names that has a very different quality in Australia versus American accents. What do you mean? I mean, like in the pronunciation of it, or like, or something else, like quality of person. $9.17, and then fries. Okay. go back and do the painful process of purchasing goods to make sure I'm loaded up with everything I need. I don't need that many of those. Each one of these is 2, right? Yeah, so I need 2, 4, 6, 1. So... goodness. 2, 4, 6, 7. Then 2 of those. No, 3 of those. 4 of those? Yeah, 4 of those. 3 of those. 2 more of them. 2 more of these. 2 more of those. Ooh, 3 more of those. Yeesh. 1 more of each of these. 2, 3, 4. 2 of those. 2 of these. Several of them. Okay. So much money. I'm never going to be able to expand my shop. I'm paying so much money to just buy the product. I'm sure there's like a tipping point where it no longer becomes like so hard to like purchase things. I can't wait to hit that point though. There you go. But yeah, like the pronunciation of like Craig versus like Craig. I don't know. Like, I don't know. How would what's the difference in pronunciation? Like, I can't, like, it's just a longer like sound, surely. Craig versus Craig. Yeah, okay, I guess. No? What do you mean, no? What do you mean, no? Surely that was correct. I read it out from your text. Unless you mean like Craig. Rhymes with gray? Yeah, Craig. That's right. I don't understand. I'm afraid. Hey Bert, how you doing? Mango. How dare you use the mango on me? Doing alright? Good. Good. Anyway, to you know, return very briefly to that, to the conversation about multiplayer games. There are games I wouldn't be opposed to playing multiplayer on stream at some point, but it would have to be with friends because I don't want to. I have to be with friends I trust not to be like disruptive, if that makes sense. Not disruptive, but like I don't want to say like bringing the wrong vibe because I don't have any friends who are like particularly like mean or anything like that. But I feel like there's like a level of like chill that would have to be brought along with my streams that a lot of my friends don't have. So if I was to play with anybody, they would have to have the ability to be chill. Like I like disruptive is like not disruptive in the game, disruptive in like attitude. Like I have a good friend who's like just got a very couldn't find artichoke. What are you talking about? It's right there. Like they're very passionate, but they're like they can easily like get like aggressively passionate, if that makes sense. Like, they'll, like, start talking about something they like, and they'll start, like, yelling about it and stuff, but it's not intentional, it just sort of happens. They're not, like, being mean or anything, but they're, like, they have a bad habit of, like, accidentally interrupting you a lot and stuff like that. And it's like, I get it, but it is frustrating, and I wouldn't want that on my stream. So I feel like that would be a bit disruptive in a bad way. And, like, I don't want to police them, that's the thing. I don't want to, like, sit there and tell them, like, not to do something. I don't want to, like, be like, okay, you know, be a little bit less loud, you know, try not to do this thing, you know, don't loot goblin, don't swear too much, that sort of thing. Just feels like it wouldn't be a fun time. I'm sure they would, like, behave, like, I'm sure they would, like, be okay with me telling them that stuff, but I'd rather not go out of my way to change someone's personality to fit my stream if possible. No loot goblining on a Krim stream? Yeah. How am I gonna do it? But no, it's like, especially in games where, like, a loot goblin thing is a problem, it'd be like, because, like, a lot of times it'd be, if somebody's, like, looting everything, instead of, like, discussing what gets looted, then you have to, like, have a moment of time where you have to sit there and, like, parse all, like sift through the inventory and figure out what you want to share and what you want to get rid of. And instead of just, like, opening a chest, looking what's inside, and then being like, okay, I don't want any of this stuff, and, like, leaving it there. Or, like, being like, okay, do you need this sort of item? Or, like it's sort of, I don't know how to explain it. If there's a chest with, like, 5 different items, and 4 of them, the person who loots it literally can't use, and I'm only looting it just to have it, that's annoying. Like, you can't even use plate armor. Why are you looting the plate armor? Like, I need gloves. Why are you looting all the gloves? You know, that kind of thing. But it's just an example, though. Like, I don't want to, like, sit there and, like, get after a friend constantly on stream. If, like, they're doing something that, like, makes the experience kind of a nuisance. But that also sounds like I'm kind of a dictator when I play with people, which is not the case. I just don't know how to express it in a way that, like, makes sense for stream. I don't want them, like, swearing is a big one. Like, I don't swear very often. I don't mind when people swear, but I don't want a person swearing on my stream, like crazy style. And like I said, like, I want, like, a general vibe that's, like, you know, mostly chill. And that's difficult to, like, I don't want to force somebody to be that way, I don't know. I'd rather them just bring that energy generally. But, like, if I do play with Neo with Mobtop at some point in the future, which I do plan on doing, I just don't know when, because it would rely solely on them because they have a busy schedule and I do not. Well, I do, but it's different in that I've set aside this exact time every single day so I can stream, whereas they would have to don't. Whereas they would have to, you know, have a week where they weren't busy or something, you know. That's whatever. They wouldn't be able to do it every day, and they might have to not do it if they have, like, something busy going on, that kind of thing. It's difficult to arrange, like, long-form games as well with people, because, like, you'd have to make sure they're there every single time they need to be there, otherwise I have to, like, set aside a different game just in case they can't show up, that kind of thing. And, like, obviously, like, sick days or whatever. Or, like, they gotta go shopping or have an appointment. It's a rough one. It's a silly problem to have, but it is a problem I've considered. But basically, I don't mind playing with friends on stream at some point. It just would be difficult because I would have to I have to set up, like, a very specific set of rules that they would have to follow. Otherwise, I would just not do it again. And that just feels anti-fun, I guess. You might learn to use it later. No, you can't have those gauntlets. They're mine. I can't help but notice that I'm getting less and less money every day. I'm not losing money, I don't think, but it really does seem like it. I guess I am filling up that back room. Krimzonmoon. No, it's not true. I swear I'm really fun to play games with, and I'm not, like, annoying and rude. I just want the streaming experience to be, like, fun and interesting. I don't want to, like, sit there and, like, debate, like, logistics with somebody the entire time. Well, I know technically these give you a critical boost of 0.74, but I need the armor that gives me an extra 2 damage reduction. It would allow me to tank more efficiently. I know that you would increase your DPS by about 24 points, but I desperately need that extra defense so that I don't die to the 14th boss in the game, you know? It'll allow me to take 1 extra hit, giving me a total of 13 health, with which you can then heal me by throwing a potion at me. Then you can cast these 14 different buffs on me. I don't know why I'm up with 14 today. But yeah, it's just kind of like, it's just a thing. It's just a thing, don't worry about it. The gate's there for a reason, man. What the hell? Like, why? How did they walk past it? The gate's right there at the exit. Like, there's no way I can get this any better. I guess I can move this back a little bit so that, like, they don't, like, stand here, so they don't, like, path here automatically. So I grab this and, like, scoot it gently, like, this way. Like, to there, maybe? That would stop them pathing through here. I can't really move this one, though. Not really. Well, I guess I could move it a little bit. I can't move this one because it'll block off the path, I think, but... Yeah, I've kinda got 5 grand. Yeesh. How did I run out of money? Like, I'm not running out so much as I just don't have, like, as much as I'd like. Like, I keep saying I know what it is. I know what's happening. If you shimmy around the gate, it'd probably still detect it in real life. I bet, yeah. Like, I know why I'm running out of money. I just wish it wasn't so obvious. Squash, soda, eggs, bread. 89, I guess. Soda. 304. 417 and 261. Okay, I gotta check what he's doing. I'm missing bread, but I don't know where my bread's at. It's near the... yeah, here it is, okay. Get 5, because I think that should be enough. Buy more of that, buy more of that. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 for that one. 5 there, 5 there, 5 there. 5 there, 5 there, 5 there, 5. Oop. 5, 5. 3 of those. Oop, 2 of those. 2 of those. I need to, put the kiwis over here. I don't know why they're over there. I just guess because I guess it stalks from like the back right to the forward front or something like that. Forward front, that front left. Get rid of those kiwis. Need the garlic as well. Although garlic's probably garlic's almost out. Just don't like keep putting stuff on these shelves in that way. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, booze is so expensive. Oh, that's so expensive. Good job on the first redeem, Dragon. Giving yourself a medal. Well done. Very silly. Well, congratulations on your achievement. Insert the Obama medal meme, exactly, yeah. Been a while since you got it. I say got it as if you don't just let people get it instead. You could easily grab it anytime you wanted. I don't need any more of that. 1, 2, 3. Pizza. Probably use more of. I definitely need more peanut butter. Did I already order peanut butter? No. Those are all fine for now. Ooh. No, we're fine on black tea, but not green tea. Alright, and then give me the apples and put them where the apples go. I didn't order any fruits. Onion. Yep, doesn't go up there. How dare you? Oh, I didn't order anything. I'll have to order that partway through the shift. Potato bag, whatever box. Shame that's already filled up, but whatever. I ordered one more of those, which means it's gonna just put it here, but that's a shame. I didn't need it. These don't get used up very much. I don't even know when I ordered those last. Such a mess out there. I want to expand the shop so bad, but I can't. And I need to, like, make sure I have all the inventory I could possibly need before I start saving up to buy the shop, because otherwise I'll buy it and then have to take out tons of loans again. Because I still need to, like, I need to get the expansion, which is 11 grand, and then I also need to get the, all the shelves and the licenses as well, which is going to be just an extra bunch of money. A benevolent overlord, yes, yes. Very kind indeed. Where is my water? There it is. I have an empty water bottle right next to the full water bottle, and it made it difficult to find which one I was looking for. Hey, Simba, how you doing? Welcome in. How goes? Posture check. Oh man. That means I have to sit up. Does somebody just fly? What was that? Sit up straight. Okay, there. I've sat up properly. But yeah, sorry, to harken back to a previous comment. Yes, I quite like the mango emotes colors. I was pretty proud about that coloring scheme. It just is such a unusable like emote though. Like there's no reason to use it outside of just like for fun. Like it doesn't have a purpose. I guess that's what most emotes are for. They don't really have a purpose. I mean, the wave has a purpose, I guess. But everything else is just sort of whatever you want to use it for whenever. I mean, Tasks Apple has a purpose, obviously. Your PC won't go to the main screen for where you have all your games and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh. How exciting. This is fine. Yeah, I guess Fine Crim's got a good use as well. I think my most used emote is Geef right now. For some reason. Which I think is very funny. But I don't know why. Oh look, it's Fever Dream. This is the first time I've seen it used in chat. It's been there for like a week. I kind of added, I stealthily added it, didn't tell anybody about it, so nobody would have known it was there. I had considered making like a whole bunch of emotes just for fun and just like sprinkling them in randomly. It's kind of hard to see on the black Discord background. Little wigglers. I should probably change their color to like green or something. For Helldivers, you had to kill 100 billion bugs on 40 Prime. Is that the new major order? I thought we were doing something with I haven't played in like 2 weeks or something, but last time I remember that the black hole was moving, right? Why we suddenly swapped to bugs? Sure, I guess because obviously because nothing is wrong. Clearly, that's probably why. We've obviously handled the problem. 8 ads, geez. Here I am talking about Helldivers to you, and you're not even here. Where's my water? Back here? Yeah, there it is. At least this isn't a game you'll miss anything in if you have a bunch of ads. It does feel wild that sometimes people get like 1 ad and sometimes they get like 8. That feels baffling. I feel like you could probably even that out so that some people get 2 ads, or so everybody gets like 2 ads or something, you know? Missing all the extremely exciting stuff I'm saying. I mean, the moving black hole is kind of exciting. But, you know. Okay. I know there's more rice back there. Why are you guys so slow? I guess I need more employees, like I was saying. What is that going to cost me? It's gonna be the last one. Oof. I can do it. Doesn't feel like it's necessary yet, but it's getting close. Put that in there. More peanut butter. I ordered a lot of stuff that I didn't actually really need that much of. I guess like I said, I am trying to max out the storage back there so I can actually like comfortably save up the money to buy stuff. Or expand. Only having one more inventory person is going to be, like, awfully weird. I would have thought there'd be, like, several more, but only 6. That doesn't feel like it's going to be enough in the end. Oh, never mind. But maybe it's fine, you know? Maybe I just need to put more time at the end of the day for them to, like, move stuff around. Instead of, like, making them do it at the start of the day. Like I have done. Couldn't find carrots. How dare you? I mean, couldn't find carrots. There's definitely carrots back there. Just use your eyes. Oh, wait, that's what you need the carrots for. My mistake. It also seems like they sort of prefer to grab them from this area instead of just, like, on the ground. This song reminds me that I want a liar. Ooh, Pizza Hut, you don't mind this ad? Pineapple on pizza. Yeah, I love pineapple on pizza, it's great. You got a Japanese ad yesterday? It was a real pleasant surprise. Love to get incorrectly allocated ads. Yeah. I only ever get Spanish ads. Or, you know, English ads. Can have your German ads if you want. You'll take the Japanese one? Oh. Yeah, that'd be great. You speak almost no German. Wow. Oh man, I bought more toilet paper than I needed, apparently. Also, we have more bread here for some reason. Did I buy too much bread? I guess I did. Wow. Ow. You speak only English? That's pretty normal. 90% of German marketing seems to be English anyways these days. You didn't inherit the French side of your family. That's alright. French is a hard language to learn. If you're an English speaker, I assume it's harder just because of the way it works. Still baffled by the concept of gendered nouns. I can never figure it out. Oh, right, it's over here now. Ah, we're full up. Don't even need that. Ketchup. We're getting better about, like, the inventory, but I still think we're not making any money. Oh, I made 945 apparently, which seems like a strange amount of money to make, considering how how much I keep losing every day. Large sushi and chibi cereal. That sucks. Large sushi's gonna be down a lot, I bet. 66. Ooh, down to 24. Oof. Yikes. 25. 15. You're not new, Simpin, but hello regardless. Do I want to take another restocking person? Not really. I don't think it's necessary yet, but it will be soon, I bet. We definitely don't need another cashier. That's no problem. They're working out fine how they are. Let's see. Let me go ahead and make sure I have enough fruit for everything. I should probably look around and see where all the fruits and stuff landed, because they've been moving them around in places I don't want them to be. But I don't know where. Or not. Maybe I fixed it. Maybe I got all of them so they couldn't do that. There's a lot of random crap in the wrong spots, though. But I guess it's because I ordered too much stuff and I can't put them where they belong. Which is a shame. I can't customize my store because I keep having to, like, buy more containers of stuff. I keep buying, like, 5s. Like, you can buy bundles of 5 stuff. And I keep miscounting and buying, like, 5 of something and then, like, having too much of it. This is why they keep on, like, putting stuff where it doesn't belong. On the regular. And they're still, like, moving around stuff. They're still putting stuff out on the shelves out there. That's why they keep coming back here and doing it over and over again. So, we're obviously still behind. Also with these, like the ones that are empty, I always buy 5 of. Because I assume that means we're empty out the front as well. Which is probably why they keep putting them in weird spots. Because we're probably not. Nope, we don't need that. I just said nobody bought those, and then I suddenly don't have any. Ooh, we're almost out of red coffee. Wacky. It said red, it's pink, but whatever. 2 of each of them. Running out of yogurt. That's fine. 2 of those. One more. One more of those. 3 of these. 2 of these. 3 of these. I mean, more of that, but oh well. 3 of those. 2 more of them. 2 more of them. 2 more of them, I guess. I don't know. We're probably almost out of one of the meats, I bet. Now that I'm ordering everything else. That's chicken. Chicken needs a little bit. Toilet paper's fine. Potatoes. 1, 2, 3, yep. No, meat looks fine. We could use more, but it's still okay. Tuna's alright. That's okay, well. Guess that's it. They're still doing as well. They're still like running back and forth in there. I haven't checked the bills in a few days. Okay, we're still okay. I mean, we're almost there. We're almost at the point where I can stop ordering a crazy amount of resources every single day, and I can start saving up, like, for 2 or 3 days to buy the big expansion. The scaling went up crazy. Like, it was, like, really easy to get, like, 1 or 2 expansions a day, and now it's, like, difficult. Alright, where are you? Let me activate you. Sprint around. Get all that inventory sorted faster, please. Spend all my money giving you bonuses to make you move faster. Open the shop. I guess this is the downside to, like, over-ordering just for the sake of filling the storage up. I end up having to pay them extra to move fast enough to actually make it pay off. This goes back here. I mean, the storage has never looked better, all things considered. Like, I don't have enough dishwasher tablets. Why? I mean, like, as far as, like, things back here go, I hope they take from the box with the least. That way, like, some of the ones that are, like, stacked up here, I hope that they take, like, the lower ones first, because otherwise I'm just gonna, like, have a bunch of them filling up space, otherwise they wouldn't need. How is the dishwasher tablets looking? Okay, we still have a few. I'm not gonna run it immediately. I just saw somebody's trying to shoplift. There you go. There's the magical noise. I'm worried that I'll accidentally click the trash can because my finger likes to twitch sometimes, which is why occasionally the box will open up when I'm, like, walking around with it. I'll just, like, do that accidentally. But I'm worried, like, I'll pick it up next to the trash can and immediately just chuck it in the trash. Because, like, sometimes I grab it like this and I move and, like, over the trash. I'm worried I'll, like, accidentally just twitch. I say accidentally twitch as if it's not, as if it's something I could, like, feasibly control, but it's an accident because it's out of my control. But it's not really an accident, then it sort of is a happenstance. Them darn twitchy fingers. And sometimes I just misclick, which also is fine. So I'm sort of memorizing where I put everything. Hopefully I don't decide to, like, reorganize again, because I know where things are at right now. I mean, if I did reorganize, it would probably be what I was saying about making, like, each shelf for each individual thing, but there's so many other things I don't have access to yet that I don't think that'd be a good thing to do, because I would definitely run out of space quicker than would otherwise be convenient. Milk? I don't actually know where I put milk. Up there. Next to the coffee and, or next to the teas and stuff like that. That makes sense. I probably put this. Okay, it gives me the lowest as well if it's in the same stack, so I assume it'll do it the same for them. Maybe you just grab it from the back. Let me check. No, yeah, it does give you it gives you the one, no matter what. So it does automatically just put the lowest in your hand, so I assume it'll do it for the NPCs as well. That's very useful. Sorry about that. I had to order some stuff that I didn't have in the back. It's a lot of... Yeah, it's on sale, apparently. And look at that. You buying all my large sushi when it goes down in price. I bet it was you. You did it. Yeah, here's the old lady with blue that I talked about. I need bleach as well. You got any of that good stuff lying around? By good stuff, I mean trash. Where did the sandwich come from? I don't have sandwiches. I'll be right with you. Kindly wait. Speed up. No, I'm putting this away. Wonder how many of the boxes that lie there unattended get stolen. I'm guessing 0, because I feel like that'd be a hard thing to program. Well, not hard, but like a very cruel thing to program, considering how often they have to stay out there just because. Whoops, that is the wrong type of egg. Like, I don't want to leave them out here, but if I didn't open the store, then it would take, you know, an extra like 20 minutes every day just to put everything away. At least when they're here, like on the ground, they can get put away while I'm like doing the work. Wish I had like a light out here. You'd think that thing would light up, but it doesn't. That like awning. Like, this should definitely be lit up. Like, look at it. It's got like, it's got like the little shutter, but like, you can't even tell what this sign says in the dark. Look, it's impossible to see. How will anybody know what my store is called, you know? Speaking of, I need to change the palette too. I need to like lower the saturation on those to match the rest of the store. Hello. Buying cola, I see. You know, it's not good for you. Oh my god, I don't know if I ever mentioned this. I probably have, because it's like something I've always found like a crazy annoying, but like appreciate the sentiment behind. I used to have this corner store like near where I lived that was run by this like not old woman, but like older, and she'd like run it since she was like a young, like I think her family owned it, and like so she inherited it, and she's run it for like 50 years or something. But like every time I would like buy energy drinks from the store, she wouldn't sell them to me for a long time for some reason. I think it's because like, well, I mean, eventually she caved, but there was like a point in time where she just wouldn't sell them. I don't know why she changed her mind, but at one point she just did. But every time I would buy energy drinks from her, she would always have like a new fact about how energy drinks give you brain damage or something, or how bad they are for your health in different ways. And she would like show me pictures and stuff, and I'm like, this is not how you run a business. Like, what do you do? Like, it's not gonna, like, what do you, like, why, what? Like, it's like, it was like without fail every time too. And like, she was a sweet lady otherwise, but like, she was just like really like super hyper against this. And I'm like, I guess I understand that they're not healthy for you, but like, why are you going so, like, do you make everybody, like, do you tell everybody this? Or is this like a thing for me specifically? Yet you came back. It was the only store nearby, and the prices were fine. Like, they were pretty alright. Like, it was like 2 blocks away or something. I could just walk there. It was like super close. But eventually she retired, and it got bought by like a couple of like corporate jerks, and it turned into like every other corner store you ever see in your life. They painted over, like they painted over the entire shop, including like the handmade sign or whatever that had been there for the entire time it existed, basically. They renamed it like something like generic, like, I don't know, just it's like supermarket, like it's something just very like not inspired. And they just like, they changed the layout of the floor. They knocked out a bunch of like the like half walls that were around. They redid the entire floor with like carpeting, like that really thin carpeting. It was just awful. They just like made it just a terrible, like it was so charming, and then it became like just a place. It just was like so sad. I never went there again. But yeah, when the lady ran it, it was really nice. Like even though it was annoying getting lectured about drinking energy drinks every time I bought them there. Like it was still a nice building, and like it was really like I said, good prices and stuff like that. So it was kind of something that I was willing to put up with. Okay, I mean, it's looking pretty good back here. Still don't trust it to be like fully done, but I'm, you know, pay off the bills and then start ordering new stuff. 2 products not found. I don't know what it would be. Total profit minus 1,200. I don't trust these numbers. They don't make any sense. Spaghetti, chicken, tuna, and butter. That's gonna be like 38 or something. No, maybe like 41. It's gotta be low. I just stop buying stuff all profit all the time. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Smart. Yeah. For a good like 2 or 3 days, I'd probably be like very much in the green. And then I would not be able to afford anything after that. But for a couple days, it'd be great. I might have to, yeah, I'm gonna order like more of this and then put it like over there instead, because it just has a lot of like space. And 1 more of those. These are fine, I don't really need more of them, but I'll buy a couple anyway just to be safe. Ugh, the hard part. Buying meat. Watching all of my money immediately disappear. It's gone. It's all gone. Well, I mean, these are all okay. God, so much money. Buying meat's so expensive. After that, you can just sell to some corporate place that puts in a new carpet. I suppose you're right. It is the way, right? Given how much of a mess these people make, you would not want to see it with the carpet. I mean, I'm kind of putting in, like, what looks vaguely like the carpet that I was talking about at the front. Like, it looked a lot like this. Like, over the entire floor. But this is meant to be like an entry mat for me, once I, you know, get enough money to buy more flooring. I mean, it used to just be like linoleum, but it was like a pretty linoleum design with like flowers and stuff. It was just kind of nice, and like peaches and things on it for whatever reason. A lot of peach theming in there. I guess you really liked peaches. Boink. Is back here? Yeah. Stop dropping stuff. How dare you? Maybe if you bought the peach-flavored energy drink, you would have gotten less pushback. Maybe. I don't even know if they... I don't think I've ever had a peach-flavored energy drink. I imagine there probably is one that exists, but if it exists, I don't know about it. It's very common, like, citrus. Citrus is a big flavor that's always, like, available, but... I don't know about peach. Like, I can get a mango one. There used to be, like, a energy drink I really liked that was a strawberry mango daiquiri. I think I mentioned it before on stream, but they stopped selling it for some reason, and it really annoys me because it was so good. It was either a daiquiri or a margarita. I can't remember. I think it was a margarita. It was kind of salty, right? I think it was a strawberry mango margarita. But I'm so sad that they stopped selling it. I imagine it still exists. I imagine if you like probably special order it, but like all the stores I go to don't sell it, and I'm so sad. It was my favorite of the brand that like. Of that brand. It was the sugar-free energy drink I used to replace the other drink that I've been addicted to for ever. If the energy drink doesn't appeal enough, it'll be discontinued. Biggest market share. Oh, femboys? Is that an appropriate term? I don't remember if that's like offensive or not. I know that there is a term that's offensive, but I don't know what it is. Oh, why are there apples back here? Oh, right, because I bought apples and then didn't have enough space. There you go. This doesn't make any sense. The energy drinks love to be hyper masculine. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Like, I have knowledge of specifically Monster Energy being quite the opposite. Although, I suppose it depends kind of on what you mean by masculine. The drinks, yes. The consumer, no. Cartoonishly masculine. Guns, cars, explosions, etc. Giant motifs of bald eagles screeching with lightning in the background. Holding on to an American flag. Precisely. Yeah. I want to like I'm trying to not restock my stuff from out here. I'm really trying not to, because I don't want to keep on like messing up and ordering too much or too little of something. If I see that the shelf is completely empty, I'll do it, but otherwise I don't want to. I'll need to go back into the back and purchase things, because it's almost 9 o'clock. I know I need to get some of this stuff. I didn't need that. Oh well. Okay, it's all good. Need to mop up. Yeah, I mean, I guess I understand, but there's a, you know, it is weird that they I don't know if that is like their main demographic or if they just expect it to be, but the hyper-masculine thing always rubbed me the wrong way about it, because like I like the energy drinks that I like are like the ones that are like the most like aggressive. Like, I mean, Dragon, you've seen it, you know what I mean, like, but it just tastes really good, too, like, it's just super tasty. It's not too sweet, it's not too sour, it's not, like, overly aggressive, like, flavor-wise, very subtle, it's, like, it's just good. It doesn't, like, it's just, but it's, like, it's so aggressive, and I don't know why. Guessing it's aiming at putting them in counterpoint to latte sippers and all that nonsense. But coffee's, like, pretty good. I mean, there's lots of coffee that's, like, marketed as, like, well, in America anyway, is like, you know, gun shooters coffee, the gunniest coffee kind of stuff, you know? There's a lot of coffee companies that are just all about, like, American values. I mean, they're more of the gourmet brands that you have to, like, purchase from the company, but you won't usually see them on, like, you won't see them often on shelves, except for, like, in, like, bodegas, but they're, you won't see them in, like, a grocery store. You'll see them in a bodega. What of this makes me pay you one? I think it's mushrooms. I think mushrooms are pretty consistently the thing that people were buying that are making me give them 1 cent back. I don't understand why people have to be so, like, contrarian all the time. Like, why does it have to be bad to like lattes? Like, I don't get it. Like, why is there just a bunch of people who are, like, mad at people for enjoying things? What's the point? Like, there's a level of, like, ridiculousness that I think is a bit excessive. Like, I don't think you should get, like, you know, 40 different restrictive, like, I don't, like, you know, give me, like, you know, 3 pumps caramel, 42 pumps, like, sweet cream, half latte, like, full fat, you know, 2 squirts cinnamon, one sprinkle, like, nutmeg. Like, you know, I think that's a bit excessive, you know, but, like, just, I don't get mad at people for drinking it. Whatever, right? Just a drink. How do I know your usual order? I don't know. Just you know, just lucky. I just thought of the most absurd order I could, and it was even wrong. But like, The most, like, specific I've ever gone to with a coffee order from a place was, like, I want coffee with, like, Irish cream and 4 shots espresso. And, like, that was it. And I was like, that's as much as I've ever gone into for coffee. And that was good. I don't want my coffee to be so overpowered with like 1,000 different flavors that I can't distinguish between them, you know? It's kind of how I am with food, too. If there's too many different spices in food, I don't like it because I can't taste them individually. I do like food with a lot of spices and stuff. Like, I do enjoy, like, a lot of, like, curries and stuff that have, like, a lot of spices in them that make them, like, unique or whatever, but if I have, like, a drink and all I can taste, like there's a lot of, like banana, for instance, is, like, really, really strong in, like, a smoothie. If you have a smoothie and you put even the smallest amount of banana in that smoothie, it is officially a banana blank smoothie. Like, you cannot ignore the banana in any smoothie. Like, it'll overpower everything if you put any of it in, just because it's such a strong flavor. But, like, that's the same way I feel about caramel. If you put caramel in anything, it's such a strong flavor, you won't be able to taste anything else anywhere. Like, it's just gonna overpower all the other flavors. It doesn't, like, go well with any... it's really tasty, but it doesn't really, like, go with anything because it's too strong. I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion, but whatever. Society has no other problems anymore, so you make up problems. You need a common enemy for humans to work. There's lots of problems right now. I don't know about all that. Not sure you need a common enemy. It's just useful for making people buy things, vote, manipulate them in multiple ways. I mean, I guess that's true. Just appeal to their, like, outrage or whatever. Appeal to their minor annoyances and then, like, exacerbate them. Turn them into more of an issue than they ever would have been otherwise. Eight-pack eggs and mango. Oof, mango went down a lot. I think I said this before, but I've never seen an 8-pack eggs. Or a 4-pack. I've only ever seen 12-pack of eggs. And 24. You regularly buy 4-packs? It must not, like, I guess in America it's just different. They do have 6 and 10 where you are, but usually 12. I've just never seen, like, an 8-pack. Or a 4-pack. There's just never a thing I've seen. A 6 and 12 are more common. Yeah, in America I only ever see 12 and 24. Okay. We're pretty good on most things now. And we're still, like, behind on some things, but most of those are, like, not necessarily required. Like, I don't really need a bunch of this. Don't buy that. I'll probably need to get more fruit and stuff. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what to do with that one. Pizza. Fries. Other pizza. Don't need more of them. Potatoes. That stuff. Muska. Sushi. Ice cream? Tuna? I need to check over here. I keep forgetting to look over here, and it means I keep on missing out on some of the stuff I do need. Need tuna, for instance. More cheese. And soap. I don't know. Well, maybe bleach actually is more important here. I think we're gonna have problems with their fruits, but overall should be fine. Did I already change all the prices? I think I had done. Yeah, mango. 8-pack, that was it. Okay. Sometimes 18, but basically never 24. Really? That feels... 18 sounds weird. How would you stack them? Just put them down the middle instead? The normal dozen, but with a third row? Oh, that just feels weird, because 24s are just two on top of each other. Just two 12s. Having a third row feels like it'd be too wide. I don't know. If it's going bigger than 18, then it's more likely to be a slab of 36. I've seen those for like restaurants. I've never seen any like I've never seen that as like a personal order. Can you move? Can you? Okay. You don't think you've ever seen an 18 either? Yeah, it feels kind of a strange one. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that it might exist. Here you sometimes have 60 packs? Opa, what in the world? Again, I can imagine that would make sense for like a restaurant or something. I wonder if those QR codes actually do anything. They're kind of blurry, so I doubt it. It's so nice not having the music playing twice. I'm so embarrassed that was what the problem was last time. I just accidentally had the monitoring on too loud so I could hear certain songs. Like 2 times. I was going crazy. You can usually see 36 if you go directly to the chicken farmers. You're just getting images of the Lion King. For what? For the chickens? Oh, for QR code? Copa is one of the Cubs' names, apparently? Oh, okay. How is my line? In need of service. Kopa in Polish is the traditional name for 60 eggs. Oh, there's a name for it. Okay. Kind of like dozen. Do you have baker's dozens? Just 13? That exists for, well, baked goods. I assume it's an everywhere sort of thing, but dunno. Used to have a donut shop where I lived, like years ago. And, if you ordered a dozen, they would always give you a free donut. So you'd have a baker's dozen. It was cool. But you wouldn't really often get a dozen donuts. Unless you're bringing them somewhere. You have a dozen, which is just dozen. Oh yeah. I wonder why a dozen became such a normal thing. A dozen of something. Oh, we have more toilet paper than we can do anything with. I should probably do the mid-shift orders. For the end of the day, obviously, because otherwise, I'm gonna have to do that later. There you go. English has gross for a dozen. Yeah, I know the word gross, but I didn't know that was what it was. A dozen meaning 144, or a dozen being like 24? I assume a dozen dozens. Okay, yeah. Feels weird to have a word for that. I do know that word from Heroes of Might and Magic. I didn't know what it meant, though. A Mendel is 15? Maybe a dozen's normal for pallet sizes, since those aren't as long as they are wide. Maybe? Something is too expensive, I just saw. Somebody said something is too expensive over here. I don't know what, though. Might have been mushrooms, because I did raise them by 1 cent, but I wish there was a log that told me what the characters said. Like, products not found is fine. Products not expensive is fine. Like, it's good to know, but it doesn't tell me what product it was. Because I saw that it said something, but there's like 10 things over there. Well, it's actually, there's almost 24 things over there. There's like 18 products on the shelves over there. So I don't know which part of it was too expensive. Yeah, lots of pizza. Onion. Couldn't find tomato. I definitely have tomatoes. I don't know why they can't find them. Did we not... Are they not full up? No, they're full up now. I guess when they were... I guess it's like... We're slightly behind occasionally. The employees. So I suppose that the tomatoes were missing, and then they immediately filled them, but the person had already established that they were gone, and had, like, left the area. So we didn't get a chance to, like, sell it, obviously. Part of me does wish they would go back and grab the things they wanted and still, instead of telling me they were missing, because they aren't missing, they're just not there at the moment. Like, if I see, like, a pallet of, like, something, and it's not on the shelf, I'll just grab it off the pallet. Like, that's just a normal thing to do. I see people doing it all the time, and I do it all the time. I assume it's not a problem, because the pallet's just sitting there. But, like, something I constantly do. So, if one of my employees is walking over here with a box of tomatoes in their hands, and they're like, oh, there's no tomatoes here, and they see the person there, I would just, like, be like, hey, can I have some tomatoes? And be like, yeah, alright, cool. Great. I don't know. There's a quintal, 100 kg, usually of grain. A ton is 1,000 kg. It's a metric ton. Yeah, I've always found that weird. Because in America, 2,000 pounds is a ton. It's like, you know, it's the same basically, right? But it's just a bit different. Turco soda, chocolate bar, and ale. Oh, it went down a lot. Boo. That did go down, but it wasn't really enough to matter. I'm not gonna change it. This is this. Oh, it was that. I see. Blonde Ale seems to be the brand or something. 257? It's fine. Alright. We do the runabout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why I'm counting. It's wholly unnecessary. Also don't know why I have so many pairs. I don't need to order any more pairs. I have enough. Let me go ahead and open the shop early. And I'll order the stuff while they're, while people are coming in. 6 of those, 3 of those. Yeah. Not worried about that. That's full up still. One more of them. This song's really loud compared to the other ones. Wonder why that is. Still got toilet paper just sitting there doing nothing. One more of each of them? Yeah. 5 more of them, I think. One more of them. I definitely need more of everything here. More of these. Small pallet, or small box rather. I can get more of that instead. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. More cheese. Probably fine. Another bleach. Oop, that's too much tea. There you go. That'll do for now. An AR is 100 meters squared. A hectare is 100 times 100 meters. I guess that makes sense. Sort of. I feel like the distinction's kind of strange, but makes sense. Don't need carrots there, apparently. I thought I bought carrots, but didn't need them. You use hectares that most people wouldn't know what or know of. Wouldn't know of are? What? Indeed. Don't worry, I'm very knowledgeable and know exactly what a hectare is. I use them all the time. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, it's just like English word means the same thing as another English word, whatever. R being air. Air as a unit of area measurement. I would never call... You mean a hectare? I would never call it a hectare. I've always called it a hectare. I've never heard it called a hectare either. Is it actually pronounced air? Wild. How did I order too many of these? There it is, yeah. Freaking English language. Don't know for American English. I've only ever heard it called a hectare. But I guess it's used pretty infrequently, so... Maybe the few times I've heard it are incorrect. But I'm also woefully ignorant of many things, so who knows? A hectare is more practical than an air. It's not fruit. I mean, I guess. There isn't very many situations you'd use it in, though. Even more practical. Still, you know, not a ton of situations where it would call for such a measurement. Big stretches of land. We use acres. I don't need that here. Actually, hold on. I don't want to help you. Let me do this for a while. Haven't had a chance to do this in a long time. I guess the problem is just that, like, me doing this means that the person I've hired to do it is just idle doing nothing until somebody needs help over on this side. So it does end up, like, being a bit, cost inefficient. But it's a gameplay aspect I don't get to see very often, so it's kind of fun, you know? 4,046.85642 meters squared, which is an acre, is more practical. It's probably related to yards, if I had to guess. Either yards or feet, because it's American. I doubt it's meters. And I wouldn't say it's more practical. I'm just saying it's something something that is used here, not necessarily practical, just I'm familiar with it. You gotta remember, like, hectares doesn't make a whole lot of sense because we also don't use the metric system here, so saying anything meters related is kind of also not particularly useful to me. It's difficult to quantify. I know a meter is vaguely 3 feet. But a hectare being, you know, 100 times 100 meters, I guess must be, you know, vaguely, like, I don't know, what, like 30,000 feet? You know, a foot is vaguely 30-something centimeters. I know a centimeter is a little bit less than an inch, but I don't know how long a centimeter is. I remember once I was told a centimeter is about the size of a fly. But flies differ in size pretty significantly, so that's not very helpful either. The problem with, like, America using imperial and everybody else in the world using meters, they're like using metric, is just like, I understand it, I just don't know how to convert it, and I don't have any semblance of how big something is if they use the other measurement system. If you use the devil's measurements, you always come up short, right? That fun quote that I really like, that I always mess up because I'm bad at saying things. Oh God, look at all these boxes. You guys are slacking. What the heck? Look how many boxes are still out there. Inches 2.4 something centimeters. Yeah. foot is around 30 centimeters and a smidge. 556 is 223. What? This is really? .7 millimeters, 50. 0.5 inches? I guess that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't help convert centimeters very well. I mean, I know that 100 centimeters is a meter or whatever, or 10 centimeters is a, or 100 millimeters is a centimeter? What? Or 10 centimeters is a, what is it? 10 millimeters is a centimeter? Something like that? I don't care. I don't care enough. You know, it doesn't matter. I'll never use the measurements. It doesn't matter. Too tired for this. Well, yeah, that, and it's irrelevant in most situations. If I go to a hardware store and I say, give me, you know, 40 centimeters of, it'll be like inches. What? I would like a 2x4. Do you mean a 7 by 3 and some change? Like, sure. Too American to deal with metric. It just. I mean, like, not like yes and no. Like, I just mean like it's. It is annoying that America uses the imperial system, but also it's just so ingrained in our society that nobody uses the metric system. So knowing it, aside from just a vague interest, is pointless. Unless I was like an international worker or something that needed to like know all the units off the top of my head for some reason. Otherwise, it's just sort of like interesting to learn, and it's fine, but I'm never gonna retain it. I just know that I know vaguely the sizes, differences, and stuff like that. Just like if I was pressed, I could probably figure out temperature differences. But because I live in a place that doesn't use them, it just is pointless to memorize them. Unless again I was visiting or had a job there or something like that. Two by four is never 2x4 anyway. Or width of thumb. Do you think you remember that an inch is based off the standard length of the most distant finger bone? Or width of the thumb? Yeah, I think I don't know. I can just sort of figure out what an inch is by looking. I just sort of know what an inch is. I don't know if I could use my finger for it. I don't know if I have a ruler nearby. No, I don't. Probably across the room or something. Like in a cabinet or something somewhere. I don't have any room for pizza. You got skinny thumbs. Yeah, I don't think I have skinny thumbs, but they're definitely not an inch wide. I mean, the knuckle joint might be, but not the thumb itself. Keep wanting to put chicken over here for some reason. I didn't really make any progress today. I'm not gonna go much longer because I am sick and tired, and I do want to lie back down. But I am gonna make the purchases and stuff tomorrow. And price changes and stuff. So it looks like on the days that I make profit, it's around 900. So it's not a huge amount, but it's not terrible. Okay, let's see. Start with the fruits, because they're the ones that are going to be the most pain to fix. I need to make sure to grab these, because they're in the wrong spot. I can't even put them there. They've already been over-ordered. Oh well. I have a lot of stuff just in the wrong spot that I can't do anything about. I guess I'll just leave it. Well, I can move this over here. I'd like them to use that, but they just refuse. I don't need that there. This can go over here if I have space. Okay. Seems okay for now. Alright. 2 of those, 2 of those, none of those, 2 of those. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 2. And then that could use one more. That could use one. I don't need any of those. Just buy a bunch of that, a bunch of that, a bunch of that. I don't need that much, do I? No, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. That's fine. That one needs one more. Just try and get more of these going, because I know I'll need them eventually. 2 of those. 1 more of them. A few more of these. I don't really know how many. That's fine. A few more of these. 5 more of those technically, but not gonna worry about it. 3 of them. 1. Bunch of them. Tomatoes, annoyingly. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. One of those, one of those, one of those, one of these. 5, 3, 2, I guess. Bunch of those. 5 of them. 5 of them. 5 of them. I don't need 5 of those. I don't need 5 of those. I'm not sure I need a toilet paper there, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. 3 of those. 3, 2. 1 of each. Ah, darn, ran out. Chicken's probably fine. Ugh. There are like at least 4 different miles, each with different length. I mean, yeah, miles like what? I don't remember. It's like 3,240 something. I don't remember. It's irrelevant. A mile's a mile. I don't need to know how long it is. I don't intend to walk it. If I'm well, I guess I do walk a mile pretty often, but like, I mean, I don't say based on miles. Oh, 5,280, that makes more sense. I'll say 2,000 doesn't seem like that far, but I can't remember numbers right now, obviously. Once again, that's one of those things where it's like kind of hard to worry about because it's never really relevant. Like if you're going to go a mile, you're going to go a mile, right? You're not going to worry about how far a mile is. A mile's a mile. You only know of a regular American one and the nautical mile? A sea mile is not an English mile. 5 tomatoes is 5,280 feet. Is it? Wow. Do you understand tomatoes equally or less? It's another gun thing? What? What are you talking about this time? What? One mile is 5,280 feet. Easy to remember by 5 tomatoes. 5280. Oh. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't even think about a mnemonic. That's pretty helpful. That'll probably actually let me remember how many feet are in a mile for once. Not that, like, again, not that it's terribly relevant, but it'll be helpful, I guess. A Polish mile is 8,534.31 meters and is unused. Well, yeah, I mean, that's a bit wacky. Compared to American miles, that's quite a bit longer. And I'm not certain, like, why. I mean, I guess, like you say, miles are just miles. Whoever made them for the area. Probably tons of different measurements that are similar until they've been, like, sort of combined into each other. I don't imagine it. It probably, you know, like, I remember hearing that, like, in old days, like, the wrist to elbow is about a foot, so they would use elbows to measure feet. And they didn't have, like, rulers, stuff like that. But again, that sort of varies on the person, so it's not necessarily that helpful. But I suppose if the person that's doing it is the person who's making the house or whatever they're doing it for, then it's fine as long as nobody else is making houses, or as long as nobody else comes in to check the measurements. A metric mile used in Scandinavia is 10 kilometers. Probably someone declared it would be the distance between their house and the next town over. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That would make sense if that were the case. That feels like a pretty normal thing to have just randomly decided in the past. They like to do that sort of thing. I mean, somebody had to create the measurement, right? So, something wacky like that, perfectly fine. Okay. Next time I might actually start making money. This whole time that I'd spent today was just me sort of making it so I could have my shelves completely full up all the time. And I've pretty well succeeded at that. Most of these storage shelves are full always now. I say always. Get these out of here. What are you doing? I keep forgetting that those are there. But yeah, most of these are full up. So next time I play, I'll probably be able to actually make some money and expand the shop. That's exciting. You can decree a new measurement whenever you like. People using it is the tricky part. I mean, I guess that's true, too. If you're a local lord, then you have an advantage in making people use it. Yeah, that's true too. I wish I had that capacity. I don't know what I would make a mile into, but probably something that made sense. Like 10 feet. That way if I go for a walk, I can be like, I walked 1,000 miles today. And people will be like, wow, look at you. And I'm like, yeah, really good at exercise. I guess I could say that now, actually. Who's gonna question it, you know? Who's gonna call me out on it? Chat? I'll ban you. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. You would? How dare you? Americans will use whatever what other than the metric system is true. But yeah, I'm out of here. Take care. I'll be back tomorrow with KOTOR. Have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye.